Hey guys, and welcome to Farm Simulator 2017 on the West Coast. So, what's the plan for today? I will say that as we are on our way down to the cow yard, or down to the dairy, whatever you want to call it. So, my plan for today is to clean up the yards, honestly. We're going to do a double check if I can back a trailer out of this gateway, to make sure we're pretty much doing the stuff that we need to be doing. Really? Am I turning too tight, I guess? As of right now, we have the RX on field 49 using the Cody plow over there to sort that field out, plough that one up, because that is the first time that's been ploughed. That's a brand new field for us. And that's when I thought, well, we could do a tidy in some of the yards. And we've got bales down at the dairy that have been down there from, jeez, how long now? So we'll just grab them, go turn around and sell them. I wanted to use the Scorpion here to tow a trailer down and just use that. But apparently it has the low hitch, I think it is only. And why giants have to do that, I have no idea. Just make a hitch and call it a hitch. It doesn't matter if it's low, high, medium, or whatever. It's a hitch. Deal with it. That's gonna... oh, no. It's gonna be good. So the trailer's not MR. We know that. The tractor's MR. The weight's MR. The Scorpion's MR. The Kerfab on the Scorpion is not MR. This is a heavy rig. That's why you see this drifting all over the place right now. I don't know what makes it do this, but it does. It is a pain in the derriere. And Richard Weston there is still losing its shaders. It's got huge shader issues, that trailer. It's my favourite trailer, of course. Everything I like ends up crapping itself. So we'll tidy up the bales, we'll go sell them. I'll stop in and check how the RXs are doing. Yesterday's video you saw we have issues with the Fiat crawler tractor that we've got. I spent not even 5 minutes, to be quite honest. I went in, found, I think it's actually offered this tractor horsepower torque rating. So it's, I changed it to 1.040, I believe. And I think it's given it around 240 horsepower, give or take. Completely inaccurate, I'll admit, but it does seem to have overcome all of the issues with that mod. Not getting traction and just spinning out and acting up. I tested it in the same field on Cobra and it acted absolutely flawless. So, unfortunately, it's something that I don't know if there's a way of contacting those guys saying, hey, this is an issue. I don't know, but doing that does seem to be sorted it with the diff locks on and just upping the horsepower. And some stuff sometimes like that, it's just limitations of the game. Crawler tracks in the game don't work like crawler tracks. It typically has a row of 3 or a row of 4 what the game sees as wheels. I've explained this in the past several times, I'm not going to really go over it. And then the 2 at the front turn, 2 at the rear turn, basically like the skid steer in game, if you think of it like that. But each one of those wheels are powered. Now if one of them is slipping or acting a little funky and it's getting a bit too much torque and it's kicking you off left or right, I don't know. The fix that I did was a definitely quick and dirty fix. Whether it's the correct sort of thing to be doing on that, I have no idea. But we did it. It seems to be working. We'll kind of move on and be quite happy with that. Now will you get over there? Thank you. Surprisingly, very surprisingly, on Sunday, I should have actually mentioned this at the beginning of the week, but hey, I didn't. A mod got released. I believe it was a forestry truck. On the PC, it's under beta, so it's non-consoles. Very surprised on a Sunday to see something like that go up. It's intriguing, looks cool. It's something that I don't tend to do, forestry, at all. Just due to the distinct lack of interest in forestry. And believe it or not, I know there's some people that like watching forestry, but there is a huge portion of people that really do not like forestry one bit. And they vote when they leave. So I don't tend to do forestry as much as I would probably like, to be honest. If we can get this over here. Perfect. Drop the ramps down. If I end up having to take... Hey, that was weird. Take the Scorpion back to the farm by itself, it's all well and good, as long as we can get the bales loaded up and shipped out. Now, will this hook up onto this? I believe it's a low hitch on this. No, it won't. So yeah, it's definitely a low hitch. Why it's a low hitch, I don't know. Maybe for hedge trails? Silage bales we will keep. And they have, obviously, good uses, so we'll keep them. I'll just put them in the clamp for the time being. To get them out of the way. And back that up. Now we've got straw and hay. Why we kept these, I have no idea. So we'll just load that up. Hopefully we've got enough room. Yeah, we do. Sweet. Enough room just to scoot around and get some of this stuff up. I don't know if these bales would have been converted to MR when we... Oh yeah, let's just do a bit of pushing and shoving here. There we go. I don't know if they would have been converted or not when we put MR into the actual game save. That I do not know. I'll drop that there. Yep, plenty of room. This telehandler is really nice, I like it a lot. It's something different from the in-game ones. That's why I like it. And of course, tremendous amount of wheel options. Absolutely butt ton of them. I think actually the straw blower there, I actually need to get rid of that. That is severely messed up and it's got phantom bales in there. It's always full. It's heavily glitched out. And heck, for all I know, that could be the issue with the FPS drops. Wouldn't that be actually funny? I just thought, wouldn't that be hilarious if that is actually it? I doubt it, but you never know. Never say never. Let's face it, the game's... Well, I shouldn't be doing that. How it's done it, I have no idea. A lot of people probably want to know. And trust me, if I knew, I'd probably tell you. But I don't know, so I can't. Are we going to have enough room on this? If we can get this... over here... Okay, that'll do there. Yeah, that one can just... Okay then. I can just go there. I was about to say, but hey, it can fall down as well. It's all good. Okay, physics are freaking. Saw the tractor rear up there. And just scooch that along. Put a strap there. Then we can load the rest of it normally. So something that some of you may not enjoy, this sort of stuff, but heck, it's stuff that goes on. Now, I'm actually thinking about live streaming today being Monday for you guys, and if I'm going to do that I need to get my finger out and get them moving along with stuffs. What is the date today actually? 11th. Alrighty. Push those bales over. I'm just thinking about stuff which I just can't talk about. Really shouldn't be thinking about that right now, but hey, that's why I wanted to know what the date was. Okay, then what we'll do is we can should be able to go up the ramps and push these bales forward. Is what I'm thinking here. This trailer, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of loading it with bales. I used to do it quite a lot. You guys know that, mainly because the auto load feature and the fact it was a low loader. Come on, get up the ramp. There we go. And 2 more stacks, of course that's going to mean we ain't going to be able to get on that trailer. But we'll just either run it down today or tomorrow. Or later in the live stream maybe to sell. Maybe in the live stream actually. I think in the live stream I may buy up field 3. I think it may have crop in it. I kind of want a field that hasn't got crop in it. For the tractor and just have fun with that. And do what I was gonna do on Friday, basically. To say that peeved me off is an understatement. Friday I had a whole stream planned out. No, that actually severely annoyed me when it did that. There's a few of you in the comments on Monday's video saying you were complaining about your internet speed. We only get this, and it's like, I feel your pain. I generally do feel your pain. The reason why I was complaining about my internet speed then is because it was stopping me doing my job. It was stopping me doing the live stream. Which, as much as I enjoy them, the way YouTube's gone within the last few years, we depend on those live streams a lot more than you guys think. I do them because I enjoy them. I 100% enjoy them. I really enjoy them, actually. But at the same time, I would be lying if I was saying it's not a good revenue stream. It is a good revenue stream. It is extremely good revenue stream. Of course, something I do need to start talking about a lot more, I will be putting an announcement out soon enough, is, what's this, Wednesday, so it's kind of a good spot to say this, is when I wanted to say it. We do have a merchandise store, so if any of you want anything for Christmas or anything like that, links are in the description, usually at the very top of the description. As of right now, I believe it ships pretty much worldwide. You guys will have to check out on the website. As far as that goes, I couldn't tell you. The pricing is set by Spreadshirt. That is the cheapest I can physically make it for you guys. And I don't think there's any discount codes rocking around right now. If there was, I'll put it in the message. I'm going to do a community thing on the channel at some point. What is the community thing that I'm talking about? It is where I shove a message up on the fan page, and basically you'll see if there is a discount there, or possibly in the links. For the time being, holy cow, we need to clean up that. I'm gonna do that right now. Right now, I will clean right now. He says, but first of all, we gotta bring this thing back down to the yard. Oh, the fun. Luckily it's not too much of a road trip. Beacons on, bucket down. Alright, goodbye the pigs. I hope you have enjoyed the feed. A lot of you seem to like the thumbnail, and Sim said to me that thumbnail that I got with the pigs was a good one. I don't know, I think I get the best thumbnails when I don't try, because I really wasn't trying. The RX seems to be doing very good as well. Kind of killing 2 birds with 1 stone, as the saying goes. YouTube algorithms, I don't literally mean that by what you probably think I mean it by. That's working perfecto. The 9RX is in the process of getting converted to MR. It is, but it's got issues. I need to have a word with the person who's done it. Again, I'm keeping their name out of it just in case that it falls through completely and he washes his hands of it and gets too irritated with it. Right. Scooch around here. So a lot of you guys had a lot of snow Monday. I saw all your guys' comments. I replied to a few of them. As I was drinking some coffee there. It's crazy. You guys have literally had more snow than we've had here so far. In the part of Canada I'm in, Ontario. In this specific location, anyway. So we've got a nice little bumble down the road. It's a nice tractor, this one. I really like it. It's got its issues, granted. It does definitely have its issues, but I like it. Goes down the road quite nicely. At a good pace. And 26.6 mile an hour. Nothing crazy. Actually, we could have gone up that road. Following that sign. We have the 7R back up, actually, that farm, yeah, behind us. That has the grain still in it. So, at some point we need to take that to the yard. And tip that or sell it. I don't know what we're looking like for storage. I probably should go through and completely empty our storage one day. I think the next time I do a big sell and I get a lot of money, we're going to be looking at buying a transport truck. And I'm in two minds with Oakfield. Because of course I'm going to continue doing Oakfield and West Coast simultaneously. We'll do what we usually do. I will have a good solid week of the new map, so Oakfield, and then we'll go and do split the difference between the two. And at the end of the day, these are two maps that I thoroughly enjoy. I've not played Oakfield recently. On the test version we've got from Oxygen, I need to give him a message seeing how everything's going along, because I've not touched base with Oxygen for a bit. And hopefully, I'm kind of hoping next week, maybe, Oakfield. I'll have to ask him. Okay, coming back to the yard. So we've got a lot of grass to feed these guys. A hell of a lot of grass. Oh crap, we've still got bales in there, do we? Didn't realise. I don't think we've got many though. I've never seen so much grass. I guess I didn't do the grass last time. We did the manure for sure, I think. Leave that spin, double check. Yeah, but the manure's looking good. The straw probably needs sorting out. But you guys will see what I mean in a second. I'll hook up to that. As it's going to come and fill it full of straw yet. There is no straw in it. I think I'm just going to put the cheap money on, sell it, and then bring it up to the yard at some point. Oh, we do have a curve fab up here. Son of a gun. Thought we did. And drop that down. Guess we can switch off the beacons. Oh, that's much better having that cleared out. They may... I don't think they need feeding. Yeah, there you go. See, it's full. And they have been converted to MR, which is kind of neat. So really, with this, and this isn't a modded version, this isn't a cheat thing, this is legit. As it stands, there is no need for me to put a bale in there. It's always got bales in there. I don't like it. I really don't like it one bit. I think it's... it's gonna catch. I think it's in this one where the straw goes. I can't remember. Yep. Come on, ye thing. I love the way this tractor rocks around here. It's becoming one of my favourite MRs. It really is. Okay. There it is. Straw coming from nowhere. Oh, it's actually going down. My goodness. The MR may have fixed it. It did! Sweet! The MR actually fixed it. Oh, that's awesome. I still may sell it and get rid of it and buy a new one just in case. Because I kind of don't trust this one now. I really don't trust that one, to be honest. Brakes, thank you. The brakes on this tractor are absolutely crap in Emma. Almost non-existent. Heavy old girl, though, no doubt. Right. That'll be good there. Park this back up here. We'll check the feed on everything. I think everything should be okay. The cows need water! Oh no. The cows need water. Do we have the trailer down here? Don't think we do. No. Oh crap. Don't tell me it's all the way down there. I may actually need to jump into the Unimog. Oh wow, this is hurting. And that's what I mean, guy who's converting it doesn't understand why the fronts keep on slipping so much. He needs to definitely adjust. I'll have a word with him again. See if he's figured it out. Definitely not putting any pressure on him. Where's this? That's the horse. I don't think I have any stuff down by the sheep. Crap. Oh yeah, I do. The Profi Hopper. The Profi Hopper, my beaut. Do you have said water trailer down here? Don't think you do. Yes, you do. Crap. Oh, it's pretty much empty anyway. Okay, then what we'll do is we'll jump in Unimog. That needs to get all back to the yard anyway. And grab the water trailer, which I believe we have one at the main yard. Which is just a normal one. That doesn't take us any time to rip around in this thing. Love the Unimog. There's a lot of people that don't care for it for whatever reason. Probably not too sure of how utilitarian this thing actually is. Because this thing is not this one specifically, but the Unimogs as a whole, they're so darn utilitarian. And you could pretty much use them to do damn near everything. You want a dump truck, you got a dump truck. You want a tractor to plow seed and do all of that stuff within its horsepower range, it will do it. You want it to become a forestry machine, it will do it. Mow grass, it will do it. Plow snow, that's where they're heavily used. On airports and stuff like that, it will do it. Our local council, they have one to do all their stuff. They've got a hedge cutter up on front. They've got the so more rounded fronts. They've got a huge windscreen up there. It's a style I really can't stand. But they've had that for a few years now. The electricity board around my area of Wiltshire, they've got some of the U1600 long wheelbases, I believe. And it's such an amazing vehicle that people kind of snob and shy away from. I guess it's because they just don't realise how capable these machines actually are. They're absolutely amazing. So that Massey Ferguson cultivator there, I don't know, I may keep it and may swap it out for the one that's already in game, because it's been MR converted, so kind of tempted. I've got a feeling someone's probably working on converting all the the Massey Ferguson stuff over, but I'm not too sure. Definitely not too sure. 7530. I've not used that tractor for a very long time. I'm tempted to get rid of it. And it's going to be an end of an era. It's not been converted to MR. And it's one of the reasons why I'm tempted to get rid of it. Once it is converted, then we may go back to it. Oh no, it's got all the hours. I like machines that have put hours on. This Unimog we've got over 10 hours on. The RX, we've probably got a lot on it. The Ford to the TW for sure, we've got a hell of a lot of hours on that. Jeez, the way this is bouncing around on the tyres. Well, that's the thing. This is solid. This is solidly mounted, the axle to the tank. So this thing has straight up no suspension, other than the tyres. So the tyres on these tanks, bear in mind, I presume this is accurately made. It probably go, if it's been travelled along the road, it must go through a whack of them. It's probably really just meant for dirt paths and stuff like that, where mud and stuff like that would ease up on the tyre wear. Or it's got a real heavy biased ply tyre with lots of plies in it, so it's a nice stiff tyre. Whoa! If I didn't know of a thumbnail, I didn't know of a thumbnail. Oh dear. We appear to have crashed. We'll be back. Yep, doing the drive a shame. Doing the drive a shame. Hopefully this won't be too bad to lift back over. And that's me just getting way too zealous with the speed on that Unimog. And that's my phone. Now the question is, power! We have great success. Now as long as nothing completely and utterly poops itself, we should be able to just use follow me on this. Am I? Yes. And without losing a drop. Would you looky there. Luckily we weren't too far away. Are you coming there, bud? I'm gonna let that thing catch up. Jeez, trust me, did it, Dave. That's the thing with the Unimog. You gotta go careful, especially with all that weight back there. Yeah, I should have figured that one out. Is just as I talked about. It's got no suspension. It's got no give. Once it gets going back and forth, bouncing, you're over. The game's over. Jeez. It's probably topping out. Come on, Slowpoke McGee. Jeez, what do you think? This is Formula 1? You just skidded to a stop. I locked every wheel up. That's funny. That means that we did have the diffs all in and all that good stuff. I'm not sure with those things, how the diffs work. Can you put diff locks in on those? On telehandlers? I really don't know much about them. Alright. Be prepared for me to... Oh, so opening inwards. Perfect. I was going to say, be prepared for me to stop that instantaneously. See, just like that, that's what happened. And as I empty this, watch those tyres lift up. That's a lot of weight back there. That's over 7 ton on those tyres. 1,000 litres of water is a ton. Well, it's 1,000 kilos, which is 1,000 kilos is a ton. Alrighty, that's doing that. We'll switch that off, let gravity do its work. Shut that for the time being, don't want the cows escaping. Jump into this. We'll put this over this side of the yard. Actually, I doubt it, but will we be able to move this? Well, yeah, by backing into it we can. By actually hooking, I think it's a low hitch this has got. Yeah, it must be. If that's the case, that rear hitch is pretty much useless. And we've still got some silage bales back here that we need to get and sort out. Or is it just the two? Oh no, it's not just the two. Yeah, we've actually got quite a bit of stuff to do still. I may work on that on the stream. Just tidying up everything. The cows should be happy they've got water now. They're all coming out there. Made a start here, tidying that up. And what else? We've got the RX. I'll save the calls for the RX. This one here, it's actually moved quite along. It's going to roughly take 23 more minutes to finish up. But that's not too bad at all. So yeah, I'm going to end it here, guys. I hope you have enjoyed. We'll be back tomorrow on, I don't know what map. Maybe Thornton, maybe Sandy Bay. Maybe Cobra. I think I said I was going to do Sandy Bay on Tuesday, which I didn't. So I may end up jumping on Sandy Bay and checking that out. I don't know what we've got to do there. There may be a lot of groundwork, and if it's groundwork, I'm not going to put you guys through that, because it seems like we've been doing a hell of a lot of groundwork recently. Even though we're just waiting for stuff to grow on West Coast now, and Cobra, pretty much the same sort of thing, fertilizing and waiting stuff to grow. So, I don't know. Until next time, guys, I hope you have enjoyed. Don't forget to click on the links in the description if you so wish, and until next time, we'll see you tomorrow. Later.